few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. You guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Touchdowns, I got picks. Watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. So well, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. James Pierce. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Mayfield to throw it. He sets the fire deep. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is Riley Dixon to punt for Tampa Bay. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 14 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll run once more to JCN. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And looking to throw, Penix. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
A play fake. Now Penix. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings
up inside Krosky Merritt. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Penix. And down he goes. A Buccaneer save. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th on the play.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have the punt, you change the field position. You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they're going to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A gain of 6. And a first.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Buccaneers, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Riley Dixon in punt
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is what they have to tell themselves. Don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They'll throw with Penix. And Thomas has it.
Penix's pass.
Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
To the air. Penix. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he works free. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Falcons.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Buccaneers' 37.
Up the middle, Crosby Merritt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And out of bounds. it sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Full connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The Bucs ready to take over once again. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Once again, it's Irvin. And he gets this up to the 34 outbounds there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good.
Second quarter. 59 remaining from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for a touchdown. Cade Otton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead in the 4th.
Makes the score.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A beautiful fake. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.